Hey YouTube, what's up? So I finally, I've had this product for a while now, and I finally have come out with this review on it. And I just want to talk about it. And obviously, that product is the Hydor Koralia SmartWave powerhead controller, wave maker, whatever you want to call it. And as you can see, guys, it only has one Koralia pump plugged in right now, and I'll get to that, and I'll explain why that is. But first, I want to tell you guys what this thing does for your tank. What some of the benefits of having something like this running on your tank with working with power heads and stuff like that. Now, what this thing does actually, and wave makers in general, have this basic function of you plug in power heads. For this, it only takes two, but for other ones, you can have various ones plugged into the same one, I believe, depending on the brand you're getting it from. Now, so yeah, only two for this one, and you can on this one here, this knob, you can turn it to the little fish there symbol eating. Turn it there to stop it real quick for those of you that like to keep your power head shut off while you're feeding your fish. Personally, I don't do that, but a lot of people do. So you can turn it there just to stop it real quick, which I don't really understand. You could just turn it off, but whatever, I'm not really sure about that. Turn to this one here for the, if you only have one power head running on it, then you turn it to that symbol right there, and then two right there. Obviously, of course, since I just have one, I have it set on the symbol for just the one pump. And then over here, I have the, can't really see, it's pretty dark. You can switch it to time intervals. So, if you have two power heads plugged into one, SmartWave, then I could have this one running for 5 seconds, and it'll shut off, and immediately that one over there on the other side of the tank will turn on, run for 5 seconds, and so on and so forth. It has 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 1 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, 3 hours, and 6 hours. So there's definitely a large variety of time intervals that you can choose from, which I really like a lot. Some of these, you just don't get a lot of choices when it comes to that. Like, originally I actually bought two timers, just normal timers from Walmart, that I was planning on, having my Coralias run that way. But I believe the quickest interval you could have was like 30 minutes, which, for me, I don't really like that so much. So I really do like the product, wave makers in general. I believe they're definitely a useful tool. Back when I tried to run these two power heads. Originally, I tried to run these two power heads at the same time, and it kind of created this hurricane effect. So, because both power heads were pumping two different currents going opposite directions, it kind of created this sort of tornado in the tank, and sand would fly everywhere, and the fish would get stressed out, and it just created this huge mess, and it wasn't fun at all. So, for a while, I had to keep this one over here shut off, and just have this one running, which I wasn't, I spend like $50 on each of these, and if one of them's not running, it's not providing any use for the tank, then it's you're not getting your money's worth. So for that reason alone, if you want to keep them running separately, just for the fact of you want to keep from having that mess, the sand flying everywhere, but also it creates kind of this more realistic reef setting for coral, because the tide coming in and out, and you can switch it. And at night it can, I don't know. You have a lot of options when you have something like this, running with your power heads. Now, why do I only have one running? Now, this is a complaint I heard from a lot of people. Not too many people, but a decent amount of people, just online, pretty much telling me, both before I bought this and after I bought this, you might want to rethink hooking that up to your power heads, because it can create issues such as, this is the main one I heard of, and they would say, oh yeah, one of your power heads, maybe even both, will start sucking in water, opposed to pushing water out, which is what it's supposed to be doing. And I was kind of like, okay, whatever, that's kind of just a fluke thing. I probably won't have that happen. And actually, I did have that happen. And this power head over here, as you can see, it's missing part of that little caging right there. And I noticed that one day, and I was wondering what the heck was going on, and I found, I don't know where the part went, but I had it sitting up here on the center brace. It might have fallen back in, but so I found that, and I was thinking, what in the world? So I put my hand up to the to the Koralia, and it actually is, sucking in water, and it's just, that's totally useless. I mean, it doesn't do anything for the tank except create, messes with the bubbles that it would be sucking in. So, obviously I have this one shut off. I've had it shut off for like 2 days now. It just, so that right there alone makes me really hesitant to recommend this to a lot of you, because this is a big issue, and a decent amount of people are having issues with this, having the same issue with this product, the SmartWave product from Koralia. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to try to get in contact with Hydor. I called up Foster & Smith, which is where I originally ordered these from, both the Koralias and the SmartWave itself. And they said, all right, after the 60 days is up, you have to contact the manufacturer. So I have to get in contact with Hydor and see if we can work something out there. But I'm really not sure. Maybe they'll make like a second generation or something like that, to where they'll fix issues with that. But I mean, you guys can do the research for yourself. I'm not sure what might create something like this, an issue like this. Maybe if your time intervals are too short, then maybe it can create something like that. I'm really not sure what would make the powerhead start doing this. You guys can do a little bit more research on that, but I mean, like I said, $50 over here, and it's absolutely useless at this point. So I'm just gonna have to try to figure something out. And it doesn't do it all the time either. It will push water out from time to time. Most of the time it's pushing water out, but however, at least once a day it'll just start sucking in water for a while, and I just have to shut it off and turn it back on, and it's just a huge pain in the neck for me. And I could just imagine if a small fish was swimming by, or maybe if the caging was a little bit more of it was broken off than it is, it could definitely suck in a fish. I mean, the suction's definitely strong, especially if you had a stronger powerhead. This one's like a 1400, and there's the Tang picking on the Blenny. I don't know why he does this all the time. I don't know if he's trying to be aggressive, but I don't think so. It looks like he's kissing him almost, but yeah, I don't know, kind of weird. But anyways, always get distracted on my videos, but so just definitely be hesitant. Please do your research. I did a lot of research myself, and honestly, I was willing to take the chance, but heed my warning, guys, and heed the warnings from many different people. Just go and do your research. Try to figure out maybe some ways to prevent this issue from happening with this product. Because it's definitely a big issue for me. It's hard to get past that with this SmartWave product. Now, the price isn't horrible. It's $65 to $70. Mine was $70 from FosterandSmith.com. So the price is definitely not bad. I wish they had more, you could plug more in than you actually can. Honestly, I do definitely foresee them coming out with a Generation 2 with having more plugs, maybe having the cords a bit longer right here, because, I mean, that's kind of, I don't know, really pretty short to me. I feel like the power head over there, when it was plugged in, was a pretty far stretch from that other side of the tank. But, it has, one thing I really like also, it has this little hanger right here, and I just picked this up for like $3 or something, a 2-pack, and I can just hang it up right there. Very, very sturdy, and I like that. I might move it because it kind of looks, I don't know, it's easy to get to though. I might put it in my stand, I don't know. I kind of like it here though. But yeah, so also one thing to mention is, I could be wrong, but I don't believe it's compatible with the Nanos. I think it's only the compatible with the Koralia Evolutions and the Koralia Magnums. Now, don't quote me on that, but I could be wrong. So those of you who have multiple Koralia and Nanos running in your tank, go and check that out for yourself. I could be wrong, but I do believe that it's not compatible with the Nanos, unfortunately for you guys. But so some of the pros would be, I like the design. First of all, I think that looks really, really nice. I like it looks sleek, compact. I like the hanger. I like the intervals, all that good stuff. However, the cons, of course, would be how it screwed up my Koralia on that side. Obviously, I mean, that's a big problem for me and a lot of people, so that's number one. Also, I wish it could be compatible with more, I wish it could be compatible with the Koralia Nanos, of course, but also I wish it could take up more pumps, opposed to just 2, which is what it has. And I wish these cords were longer, and I believe that's pretty much it for the cons. But Price is pretty good, $65 to $70. Isn't bad at all for a wave maker of any kind, from any brand really. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. Do your research. Definitely don't buy anything without any prior knowledge of, its reviews or anything like that. So, yeah, keep it in mind. Be hesitant with when hooking this up to your power heads, because things can go wrong. Just be ready for something to go wrong, just in case. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like the video. If you have any questions about this product or anything at all about my tank, about my channel, about my video, please let me know. Video requests, I definitely take video requests. I reply to all my comments, by the way. A lot of you guys already know that. And if you have anything to add to this product review, please do. If you have this product and you like it, tell me why you like it. Tell me your experience with it. If you don't like it, tell me your experience with it. If you want it, tell me why you want it for your tank. Maybe some issues with that. Just whatever. Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe. For those of you who have subscribed, I really do appreciate it, guys. I'm getting a lot of subscribers lately. And I can't thank you guys enough. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Big video coming out. Probably my next video is a very, very big video. To have something big to talk about with this tank. Pretty big for me at least. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.